What's up, guys? I wanted to make this quick video real fast and tell you what happened to me. I went to southern Missouri to pick up a truck from a trucking company, and it was supposed to go to Iowa. And what it was it was a sold unit, and I'm next door at this pilot now, and the sold unit basically they took and pulled the good tires off the back and swapped them out with really crummy tires, and 3 of which wouldn't pass the DOT inspection. They need to be 2/32 the tread depth, and they was way lower than that. I mean, they was like practically bald. And so the front ones, they was a-okay, but then when I lifted the hood, I really started looking at the vehicle real close. I found a really bad power steering leak right there. That's a DOT issue right there. So now we got tires, we got power steering. So then I started the truck, and a warning light was on. It said shut down vehicle immediately. And I'm like, oh man. And the coolant gauge didn't work at all. And so then I thought, well, I better check the coolant level. And so I checked the coolant level. There was none. Okay, so then I had the guys give me some, guys at the shop give me some coolant. I put the coolant in there. I let the thing run. It had like a half a tank or whatever, so you know I wasn't going to use all that diesel for the run or anything. So I let that thing run. Good thing I did, because it started spitting coolant out of the reserve tank. And so then I went back in there. I told the guy, I'm like, hey man, it's spitting fluid out of the tank. He's like, oh, it's probably just a bad cap. And I'm like, okay. He's like, yeah, you can probably grab another cap off another truck, stick it on there. And I'm like, at this point, I'm done. I'm out for this job. I mean, I'm taking myself off the job. You know what I mean? I'm not driving that junk. So what I did, I said all that to say this. Okay, so in a scenario like that, what you need to do immediately is walk away from the truck, go get in your tow vehicle where no one else is going to hear you, and call your dispatcher. Tell your dispatcher, hey man, this truck is not roadworthy. And then go down the list. And I mean, you could literally go through that truck and probably find 25 things that DOT would find and could get you off of that load. If you don't want to be on that load, you can get off that load. There's a way, okay? So just, you know, download the pre-trip checklist or whatever you got to do. Just go down that checklist, and you know, that's what I would do. I mean, I'm not going to get pulled into a weigh station and inspect it and get a bunch of CSA points and screw up my entire history of my commercial driver's license because I want to make $400. You know, screw that. So what I did, I called my dispatcher. She said, hey, get some pictures and get the name of the dude at the shop. I said, no problem. So I went, got some pictures, and there was a giant puddle of coolant all on the ground. And there was coolant running out of the overflow hose. And so, man, I went ahead and got all the pictures, sent them through her email. And, you know, they're working on getting me off right now. Those people aren't going to fix the truck because it's a sold unit. And they done told the place where it was supposed to go. Let's see how good he backs up. The place it was supposed to go to, what was I saying? I lost my train of thought. All right, they already told the place that they sold it to that these trucks need to be trailered. And I've already taken one there. The tires was like so shoddy and dangerous that I was worried I wouldn't make it. And so I made it. But I came back for the second one. It looked, I didn't start it or anything, but it looked like it was in better shape, but it really wasn't. And so What they did was, the people they sold it to is a Kenworth dealership. I'm not going to mention their name, but they was trying to save money by not having it hauled, by having a drive-away company do the job, which I'm not going to risk my ass to save somebody money when they should have had the damn thing hauled to start with. I already got another truck lined up about 100 miles away, and I'm going to go bang out that load. So I don't need to be getting in trouble. So the point of the story is, when you do your inspection and it doesn't comply with the DOT requirements, don't do the job. Just go ahead and go do something different. And if you have to do it and you have to drive the truck, what I would suggest is going to a truck stop like this one here, a Pilot or something, and just taking you like a little siesta until dark, and then try to route yourself down some back highways, which that in itself is dangerous. So, you know, it's a high risk situation taking a truck that you shouldn't be taking, but today I went with caution, and so I just told them, screw it, I ain't doing that truck. And I think I've only turned down one other truck that wasn't DOT compliant. And so they know when I say forget about it, that, you know, because I'll move almost anything. I'll drive anything. But anyway, I just wanted to share that. So hopefully y'all could get out there and make some damn money and you don't have to drive junk like me. Y'all have a good afternoon.